So you're hearing all this buzz about AI and thinking, how do I get in on that? Well, today we're doing more than just talking about it. We're actually building your blueprint for a high-paying, stable, and seriously future-proof career in artificial intelligence. If you've been looking for a map, you've found it. Let's dive in.
And let's just kick things off with a huge statement from an industry legend, Andrew NG. This isn't just some marketing talk, it's a massive signal. The demand for people who get AI is absolutely exploding, but the number of people with those skills, it just hasn't caught up yet. And that gap, well, that gap is your opportunity.
And yeah, that opportunity, it pays. A lot. We're talking a median total pay of $149,000 for an AI engineer in the US. I mean, it's simple economics, right? When something is rare and everybody wants it, the price goes up. And right now, AI talent is a very hot commodity. To really put a number on it, get this. Workers with AI skills are pulling in salaries that are, on average, 56% higher. That's not just a little bump. That is a life-changing difference. It's a clear sign that companies are ready and willing to pay a major premium for people who can bring AI to their teams. So yeah, it's pretty clear we are in a new kind of gold rush. But instead of pickaxes and shovels, the tools of the trade are Python and TensorFlow. This isn't something to be afraid of. This is the moment to start building your career on top of this incredible technology. All right, so who are the people actually doing the work in this gold rush? Let's meet the team. In this next section, we're going to break down the key roles, the core jobs that are driving this entire revolution forward. You might just see your future self in one of these. Okay, first up, the AI engineer. And I absolutely love this head chef analogy because it's perfect. They're not just making one little part of the meal. No, they are designing the whole menu, running the kitchen, and making sure everything comes together into one amazing final dish for the customer. They are the system builders. And what's so cool here is you can see just how broad their job is. They're designing models, plugging them into apps, and then testing and tweaking everything to make it perfect. They're involved from start to finish. And that salary range, that tells you just how vital they are to, well, pretty much any modern tech company. So if the AI engineer is the head chef running the whole kitchen, then the machine learning engineer or ML engineer is the master pastry chef. They are a deep, deep specialist. Their entire world is about perfecting one critical thing, the learning algorithms themselves. They make the magic happen. And you can really see that focus right here. They live and breathe the data, running experiments, doing heavy statistical analysis, and constantly refining those learning models. These are the folks who make sure the core AI engine isn't just good, but that it's performing at its absolute best. All right, then we have the AI research scientist. These are the true innovators, the visionaries. They aren't just using the AI we have today, they are literally inventing what AI will be tomorrow. They're creating brand new theories and models that will power technology we haven't even dreamed of yet. So what do they do all day? Well, it's pretty high-level stuff. Conducting groundbreaking research, publishing papers that change the field, and fundamentally rewriting the rules of how AI works. This path often requires something like a PhD, and as you can see by that salary, that top-tier expertise is very, very well rewarded. Now, this next role is becoming absolutely critical. Meet the AI ethics specialist. Think about it. As AI gets more powerful and makes bigger decisions, we desperately need guardians to make sure it's doing the right thing. These folks are basically the conscience of the entire AI world. And their job is this really cool blend of tech, policy, and people skills. They're working with lawyers, with engineers, all to fight bias and make sure AI is being built responsibly. It's a super important and, as you can see, very well-paid job that keeps innovation on the right track. Okay, so we've met the key players. Now for the big question. What do you actually need to know to join them? This next part is all about your toolkit, the absolute must-have skills for building a career in AI. And this is so, so important. It's not just about the technical stuff. On the left, yeah, you've got the what, the programming languages, the math, the frameworks. But just as important over on the right is the how. Things like creative problem solving and teamwork. That's how you actually make your technical knowledge useful. You need both. And speaking of the technical side, this list right here, this is basically your starter pack. Python is king. Frameworks like TensorFlow and PyTorch are the industry standard. For pretty much any serious AI job, you've just got to know this stuff. It's non-negotiable. So you know the jobs, you know the skills.
Now for the most important question of all. How in the world do you actually get started? Don't worry, we're not going to leave you hanging. We're about to lay out a concrete blueprint for your learning journey.
You've basically got two main paths here. On one side, you've got formal university degrees. This route gives you that super deep theoretical knowledge, and it's pretty much a must for those high-level research jobs. On the other side, you've got certifications, which are faster and laser-focused on job-ready skills. One isn't better than the other. It's all about picking the path that matches where you want to go. But no matter which path you take, the journey really boils down to these 4 steps. 1, you got to start with a solid foundation in math and stats. 2, pick your lane. Are you a builder or a researcher? 3, get your hands dirty, build real projects and create a portfolio. And 4, get real-world experience through an internship or even by contributing to open-source projects. That's it. That's the roadmap. Okay. We've gone over the jobs, the essential skills, and the learning plan. We've pretty much handed you the entire blueprint. But now, let's talk about the final and maybe most important piece, the mindset you need to actually go out and build this future for yourself. If you remember one thing from all of this, please make it this. Getting a degree or a certification in AI isn't the finish line. It's the starting pistol. This field changes at lightning speed. To truly succeed, you have to have a genuine passion for learning, for constantly staying up to date. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And that's it. We've laid out the map. We've shown you the tools. The destination is a career at the forefront of technology. The blueprint is now in your hands. So the only real question left is the one right there on your screen. What are you going to build?